1958 was a record-building year for the Portland area. For the story on that, here's our news analyst, Tom McCall.
Industrial, commercial, and residential building worth a whopping $140 million got underway in Portland and vicinity during the past 12 months. The largest the largest project of the lot was the $22 million Lloyd Center on Portland's Near East Side. At groundbreaking ceremonies, Lloyd President Richard Von Hagen announced that completion of the business shopping development, one of the nation's most sizable, was scheduled for early 1960.
Former KGW anchor and future Oregon Governor Tom McCall reporting on the construction of Portland's Lloyd Center in the late 1950s, ahead of its grand opening on August 1st, 1960, when KGW cameras were rolling for the surge of people coming through the doors. But in recent years, those crowds have been surging the other direction, to online shopping instead. And so, just over 24 hours from now, the Lloyd Center will close after welcoming customers for 66 years and 1 week. The final day, tomorrow, has a full slate of different events, from a trading card show on the ground floor that's helped bring foot traffic in on weekends for a while now, the Lloyd Fest in the food court in the afternoon. The mall doors are set to shut for good at 7 o'clock. And it's all meant to make way for this: housing, shops, restaurants, and green spaces, following the demolition of the mall and its iconic ice rink. Now, some of you shared your Lloyd Center memories with us. Jim wrote, "In 1966, I was a Rose Festival sailor. A couple buddies and I heard about the Lloyd Center, and we walked over to check it out. We were fascinated by the ice rink and how they made the ice. A gentleman who turned out to be the manager of the rink overheard us and invited us to tour the machinery in the basement. Very impressive, how perfectly Portland." And Patricia told us today, "My husband was a music teacher in Portland and would bring his choirs to sing at the mall every Christmas. I loved it before the mall was enclosed, and once it snowed while they were singing. It was wonderful. I'm so sorry to see it go." Countless memories and plenty of historic figures paying the mall a visit through the years, with KGW cameras there to capture it all.
If you think the United States has stood still, who built the largest shopping center in the world? The Lloyd Shopping Center, right here.
Pretty warm weather. Are you going to be playing hot jazz or cool jazz at the Lloyd Center?
Well, we're going to play some good music. I don't care what weather it is.
But here we are. I think we're almost more divided than we've ever been for the last 100 years. Divided by a war 10,000 miles from our shore. Young people divided by older people. Our black people divided from the white people. We were the country which stood and has always stood in the past for decency and for justice, for confidence and for hope.
We will have a crew at the mall tomorrow for its final day, bringing you coverage on air and online at KGW.com. Matt, do you have a favorite Lloyd Center memory?
Well, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago I was there visiting my dermatologist, so.
I was not expecting you to say
She's
that.
on the upper floor, you know, but at least she wasn't till tomorrow.
Come on.
Yeah.
I thought you had something better than that.
And I do, actually. I remember watching the skating there. I mean, you asked, it's true.
That's your favorite memory?
Not my favorite. That's my most recent memory.
Okay.
But you know, seeing the ice skating there.
Of course.
And hearing the choirs too, I remember that too. So yeah, how about you?
I don't actually. I never spent a lot of time there. I'll be honest. I regret saying that. But
yeah, well,
it's true.
You can visit the new one or whatever,
I guess,
whatever
yes.
they build in its place, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Or I can give you the number of my dermatologist.
We're good. Let's talk about the weather.